Good morning and welcome to the morning show. Happy May, Jennifer.
Well, hello.
How are you? How are
good.
you?
How are you?
I'm doing well.
It's May. We
I
made
know.
it.
It's crazy.
And we're going to have some May temperatures this week. Maybe not today, but.
Yeah, not today, but I will say starting Sunday is when we're going to get the good weather. But we should have into the 60s on Wednesday and Thursday. So I'm looking forward to that. I played golf on Friday afternoon. It was colder than it looked, but yeah, it was still nice to get out. But then we had our first soccer game.
How did it go?
It was good. It was a lot of fun this weekend. Yeah.
And you coach?
I do.
Yeah? Did
Yeah,
you
it was
guys
fun.
win?
Well, we don't keep score, but if we did, we would have won.
Okay.
So
That's all that matters.
Yeah, we had a great time. And
Is Ella on the team?
She is not. No, this is my nephew's team.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but Ella helps coach.
Speaking of soccer.
Yes, you have an athlete in your family.
Wow. Let's
Player.
put a question mark
Player.
right there. But yeah, I have a Claire who has
Okay.
more energy than, I don't know, a 9-volt battery. She, I had to miss her game because I was at Katie's dance conference, but she scored her first goal
Really?
ever. Yes, I was so proud to hear about
That's
it.
awesome. I bet
Yes.
she was flying high after
I
that.
thought you'd be proud too.
Yeah, for sure. What were the circumstances? Was it just a good goal or?
Something like, I don't know, you kick it into a net, right?
Yeah.
It sounds like.
You should probably check out one of those games. So yeah, you had to choose between soccer and dance. And dance, that's pretty serious for you guys.
Oh, it's, well, I mean, like the dance world is a dead serious world, like one I was not prepared to enter into.
I did watch that Dance Mom show years ago.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know, there is some of that. Like you walk in, you're like, hey, and everybody's like, "Rrr." You know, it's very, very competitive. But the venue is great. And this was the first time like full on post-COVID. And that was wonderful. And Katie and her teammates danced beautifully. But we stayed in a hotel, which I love staying in a hotel.
Ooh, you stayed in a hotel.
Stayed in a hotel. And at 3:30 when we came in, we were all exhausted. 11 o'clock, because awards were at 10, Andy.
At night?
Yes.
Wow.
It was intense. We get back, we're exhausted, we get into bed. There was a big wedding party in the lobby. You know, and it was like, part of me was jealous, part of me was like, oh, I'm so glad I'm not going to feel the way you're going to feel in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Katie girl. Did it come up on the screen?
Yeah.
Yay! She got a judge award and a top overall. I think she was tied for third for that top overall for her solo. She had her first solo. Thanks for sharing that.
That's so
She'll
cool.
get a kick out of that. So anyway, we get to sleep. 3:30 in the morning, fire alarm.
No.
Swear to God. It was a nightmare.
So did you have to get up?
Had to get up, get out. Everybody's out in the hallway, and then it went off. And we were like, well, I'm just going to go back in the room.
Yeah.
I don't smell anything. I don't feel anything. But come to find out, it sounded like some of that wedding party might have been having a little too much fun in the room. And
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Do not damage the smoke detectors.
I was glad to be on this side of that.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
time.
I know it. I actually have I'm in a wedding this month, which is a big deal. It's
Yeah.
a big, I believe the final count on guests is somewhere around 417 people. Is that a lot of people or what?
417 people?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it in Detroit?
It is in Sterling Heights at Penna's of Sterling.
Ooh.
And yeah, so Memorial Day weekend, and this has been delayed quite a while, so we're very
It's going to
excited.
be big.
So
You
yeah,
have
it's
4
going to be
weeks.
huge.
4 weeks away.
4 weeks. So I was talking to the bride and groom last night, and the groom, he's got a tough couple days ahead of him. You know how that goes
Oh,
as
yeah.
wedding crunch season,
Yeah.
or wedding, as it gets closer to that date, brides turn into bridezilla.
What?
Don't you think?
No.
No. Come on.
Yes.
A little bit.
Yeah,
Everyone
it's awful.
does.
Yep,
Yeah.
It's Michael, right?
It's Michael.
Be prepared.
Yeah, so again, but we're looking forward to it. So what do you have here?
Okay, so you know how much we love our downtown shops.
I do.
And I was devastated that I had to miss the spring fling. It was one of my favorite days last year, but that dance competition kept me from it. So I did a little shopping.
A little.
If you ever are running behind on anything and you need a gift, if you call the Blessed Nest and just tell them, like, here's my
I need
budget,
this.
here's what I'm looking for, they will put together the most amazing basket, which is what they did here. Super short notice. Absolutely love everything about this bag, including the presentation. I got these lavenders to put in my like a floral arrangement that I had, but this added a little extra spring to it. This,
I like this
Brighton
one.
bag, what does it say?
Mood hibernate.
Hibernate. Smells like yes. Smell it. Does it smell like yes?
It does.
So I
Smells
love
good.
this pocketbook that you can just kind of carry as a wristlet or a crossbody. Have you ever used this Naked Bee lotion?
I don't think I have, but I've seen it around the house.
I have it. It smells fantastic. Look at how cute they even set this up. Which camera?
Do we get
am
to
I
keep
on?
this, or do we have to return this today?
This is ours.
You know, speaking
Living
of,
our best life. This is the cutest water bottle.
how about Mother's Day is coming up, right? I mean, we
Exactly.
have Mother's Day on Sunday.
Yes.
What do you do for Mother's Day?
We're
what does
delaying
Kerwin and-
it. We're delaying it for a few
Oh,
weeks.
there it is.
These are cute.
You see Jennifer in public, she's normally wearing those because she doesn't want to be recognized.
You're so full of crap. I don't hate these though.
Yeah, those
these
are
are
nice.
so cute. What do I do for Mother's Day? Usually I spoil my mom.
Yeah.
This week will be one more dance competition, so we're delaying it. But we're actually, I've got something up my sleeve for
You
my
have
mom.
something up
but-
your sleeve?
Yep.
Nice.
But it's special. Anyway, puzzles, beach hat. I love these cute hand towels that just add kind of a pop of fun to either a kitchen, or these are great in your guest bathroom too. And these I think are so cute. I don't know if we've got time to be going over all of this, but we're gonna make time. These hearts that you can hang in different areas
Oh, those
of
are
the
nice.
house.
Very
Isn't
nice.
that so sweet? I'm
Very
gonna put
cool.
these on my theme wall at the house. So anyway, I cannot say enough about the Blessed Nest and how grateful I am that they threw this basket together so quickly, and keep them in mind, especially with Mother's Day coming up. Literally, dads, call, give them a budget, tell them to put something together for you, and mom's gonna think you're a superhero.
It's easy.
Yes.
It's very easy.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't even have to pick it out yourself. So we were talking about the spring fling. Let's take a look at some photos. Sarah Scape was out taking photos of the spring fling. I wasn't able to get down here either, which is disappointing. I remember you and I ran into each other last year at this. I had a...
We blew into each other. Remember how
we
windy
did,
it was?
yeah. I had we had a little basketball 3-on-3 thing that we were at, but this was very cool.
I'm
It
so
was-
glad the weather cooperated.
Yeah, we could have
and-
used the sun, but still, this was very cool. Very cool event.
And Vonnie was set up right out front,
Yeah,
right?
she was, and we'll have Vonnie on later. But
Nice.
um,
I love that this was such a nice family event.
It
You know,
wa-
like
yeah.
I know sometimes we dub a lot of shopping things just for girls because
Right.
we're the ones that love to shop, but I love that this was more family oriented.
and the food trucks it's a staple
Yeah.
everywhere. So the Fairy Festival was also this one. I got to try this melted. This one's supposed to be really, really good. But I have not had a chance to try it yet. I'm looking forward to trying
Yes.
that. So yeah, the Fairy Festival was this weekend, and my daughter participated in this years ago, and I know your girls have as well years ago. But this was a huge event, 2-day event, and it was again one of those events that comes back full force after the COVID pause.
And what you said just made me sad, although it's true, is years ago, because now our girls, maybe they're not quite so much in fairy mode,
I
but it
know.
is magical for all ages. And I'll tell you what, those gals that put that together and their support staff, they're pros. I mean, they make it an incredible experience like no other.
Yeah, we're pretty lucky in Jackson to have the amount of things we get to do here. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
There's always something. They're just such a great resource all the way around. And the creativity, just bar none.
Very cool. Of course, all the kids feeling special like little princesses. So very,
Yes.
very cool. We had the ORS race was happening this weekend, and we have a small clip. Let's take a look at that. We're talking over this one, John. So look, this is the FSCA 5K. Now, Josh Burgett, who works for JTV,
Yeah.
he did not own that sleek black running suit in college, but he has turned into quite the athlete.
Does it make him faster?
I think it does.
Yeah. So my goal is to do a 5K this summer.
Ooh.
Newsflash, yep. Breaking news.
Okay,
Are you
perfect.
going to do it with me?
I will. Brandon will take some video of you.
Brandon will run with me?
and
Is
I'll
that
be
what you
honest
said?
with you. I'll be honest with you. I've never seen you run, but as a former runner myself, I think that if we ran together, someone would get injured because I don't think you could keep up. Does that make sense?
Whatever.
Do you have
Andy.
tennis shoes?
Do I? Yes, I own
Okay.
tennis shoes
Okay.
somewhere.
They're somewhere in there.
I mean, do you think I run like Phoebe or something? Like, how do
No,
you
I
think
think you could do a
somebody's gonna get
5K, no
hurt?
problem.
Well, how are you going to get hurt if you run with me?
Well, I think you'd be trying to keep up, and then you'd trip and fall, something
My
like
stars.
that.
You're-
No,
you're canceled.
5K, that's a lot for me. I'm more of a sprinter. But I
Well, maybe
love
we
watching.
should do like a 50-yard dash.
There we go. I could do a 50-yard dash. Yeah, we could definitely set that
New
up.
goal, newsflash.
Yeah, that's fine, a 50-yard dash. Although I did eat healthy over the weekend, which is new for me because normally I just eat like crap on the weekend.
No milkshakes?
Nothing like that.
Like consciously?
Yes, and I
Okay.
haven't had milkshakes in a long time. That was a
Phase.
ice cream phase I went through during the pandemic, and I haven't had ice cream. I don't think I've had ice cream in 6 months.
What?
Yeah,
Are you all right?
I am all right. I'm lactose intolerant.
Are you feeling better? Mm-hmm. Do you
Yeah, I
feel
am.
better after eating good this weekend?
A little bit.
You know what's crazy if you do it for long enough? Like I'd say like by day 6 or 7, like if you eat whole,
Oh, I'm not eating whole, I can tell you that.
Well, I'm telling you though, like everything starts tasting better.
Really?
Oh my gosh, it's crazy like how our taste buds just get conditioned for junk. But once you kind of clear that, like raspberries or strawberries that normally I always thought were really bitter, they're not.
Really?
If your palate's a little cleaner, yeah, it's amazing. Anyway,
I'm
I
still,
digress.
I'm still missing pizza. We had a golf tournament over the weekend, the Spring Thaw at Cascades. And
Nice.
it was exciting for, well, many reasons.
The kickoff,
Yeah,
the golf season,
Yeah, so
although it doesn't look very.
it's Michigan. You got to deal with it. So Brogan Brocky defeated his dad Mike and Brett Casto in a playoff, which was pretty cool.
Wow, look at that. Who's that superstar?
Jeez, this kid. Are you kidding me? He didn't win, but he
didn't?
shot. No, Bentley did not win, but he shot 79 and then a 78.
Wow. Aw, I
Yeah,
love
there's
that
his
picture.
grandfather, Rusty. And
He was
Bentley,
his caddy, right?
Bentley brought me a Masters hat, so I'm looking forward to wearing that Masters hat. And he's a better golfer than most of the guys I play with that are pretty good golfers.
And do you know that well, you do know better than most. He's an exceptional young man,
I would agree.
just all the way around. So personable, so well spoken, so calm and cool and humble.
Yeah.
This looks like fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Spring thaw. So yeah, a lot of participants out there. Chad Valkachek was in town from New York, and he won the first flight, I believe.
Nice.
So yeah, very cool, very nice event. And there's Mike, who if you're gonna lose to someone, you might as well lose to your son.
Yeah,
So,
this is
very
true.
cool. Very cool. Let's get to some other scores. Our Extreme Dodge scoreboard brought to you by our friends at Extreme Dodge. Softball, Northwest 6, Grand Blanc 0, and Allen Park 5, Northwest 0. And those were our only scores over those were Sunday games, a rare Sunday game.
Did they get rained out on Saturday?
I
maybe?
assume that there was some type of weather, and look at all this stuff we have going on tonight. A lot of baseball, a lot of softball. Most of those take place at the same location. Girls soccer, Jackson Christian, Jonesville, Michigan Center, and Lenawee Christian are at home, and track and field, Western will host. And more golf. Hopefully we get all this nasty weather out of the way so the golfers can put up some good scores as we
Yeah.
get into the nicer weather.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah.
So today's show is brought to you by Kim's Restaurant. Do you know where Kim's Restaurant is?
I sure do, in the Holiday Inn.
Yes, it's located in the Holiday Inn, and they're open for breakfast and dinner, my two favorite meals, 7 days a week. They also offer banquet spaces for private events and functions for weddings and business and private groups. 2696 Bog McLean Drive, right behind the Airport Meijer here in Jackson. And we forget about that because we're kind of older. We're not in that wedding planning season, but you could have a wedding reception there and have all your guests stay there and then come
That's
down
what-
to Kim's in the morning for breakfast.
That's where I would have it.
Yeah.
And they're open late, so if you want to do some you have people in town late night hanging out at the bar.
Well, I was just going to say, they actually have a bar with drinks.
Absolutely.
So.
Yeah, it's a good place to go.
Yeah.
Another event that's coming up, it's the Bark and Brew, and it's Saturday, May 21st, and that is how I'm probably going to spend part of my birthday.
Yay!
At the Bark and Brew. And it's going to be the funnest and dog-friendliest event of the year. Jackson's Bark and Brew takes place at the Hall at Keeley Park, Saturday, May 21, 1 to 6 p.m. Craft beers from local brewers, great food, live entertainment, door prizes, and a dog talent show. So that's May 21st.
What are your dog's talents?
Sleep. Sleep and creature comfort. And they're very good at it. Hey, we've got a great show lined up. We're going to get things started. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the Blessed Nest, the home to all your spring home decor. With everything from furniture to women's clothing, the Blessed Nest has what you need, including favorite brands like Bed Stew, Brighton Jewelry, and Kalamazoo Candles. We have everything for this Mother's Day season. Stop in and see our unique selection of women's shoes, bags, clothing, and large variety of candles and fragrances. At the Blessed Nest, you'll find something special for everyone.
At Consumers Energy, we believe change is empowering, powering both your home and your business. Change is progress, with a modernized grid that can detect outages and restore power within seconds. Change is reliable. We're talking preventing over 35,000 outages last year reliable. And change is enduring, like our dedication to keep your power running, just as it should. Consumers Energy, a force for you, a force of change.
Registration now open for summer semester at Jackson College. Jackson College offers programs and classes designed to fit many preferences and schedules, with personnel who are committed to student success. Students may choose from in-person or online options, with sessions lasting the full 12 weeks, as well as 7-week and 5-week sessions. Summer semester begins May 9th. New students should contact the admissions office prior to registering for classes. Current students may meet with a Student Success Navigator to discuss their schedule by contacting Student Services. For information about registering, visit the website jccmi.edu.
Come along with JTV and Experience Jackson and get to know or reintroduce yourself to some of the best Jackson County has to offer. Join Andy and Rachel as they tour the county interviewing and highlighting Jackson on a visit with Experience Jackson. Whether it's golf, museums, hotels, or events, we'll give you some great ideas on how to spend time in Jackson. Watch on jtv.tv, YouTube, and Experience Jackson social channels.
Collins Brothers floor covering, because new carpet is like, very nice. But commercials suck. Don't change the channel, change your carpet. Collins Brothers Downtown.
Excellent.
Established in 1940.
That's before the war, sucker.
Welcome back to the morning show on JTV. Today we are brought to you by How Equipment, specializing in the sales of used ATVs, UTVs, and zero-turn lawn mowers.
Do you have a zero turn?
I don't, but I should. I want one. Everyone wants one. Doorstep delivery, same day, getting a machine inspected by professionals, 3190 Lansing Ave. Check out How Equipment. Thanks to How for helping us bring you today's show. Our first guest on today's morning show is JCISD literary consultant, Megan McCormick. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
Thanks.
This
Thank
is your
you.
first time.
It is. It is. So thanks for having me.
We're happy to have you. What
you.
is going on?
Well, we are excited to share that we are having our second annual Jackson Reads event.
Awesome.
So last year we did our first event, obviously, and we were motivated by the pandemic and really thinking about how can we get books into the hands of children. And so we came up with an idea. We had some opportunities to pull some resources through our JCISD Learning Services team and the Great Start Collaborative. And we had a drive-through event at the fairgrounds at Keeley Park. So students came through and we were able to distribute books. It was wonderful. Well, this year we've had a couple mini events, but we're excited to have our kind of culminating event next weekend at Ella Sharp with Museum Days, in conjunction with Museum Days.
Wonderful.
That's
How
great.
can people get involved or participate?
So the best way to get involved is just be a part of the community and come to Museum Days. So Ella Sharp, as well as the rest of the county, but Ella Sharp certainly has so much to offer. It's a free county-wide event for all. So, you know, if you don't have to be a member to attend, and we'll be there, the ISD and the Great Start Collaborative, our Jackson Reads Network will be there, and each child birth to 5th grade will get a bag of 10 books. We know there's kind of a magic with 10. It helps to reduce the summer reading slide. It helps to, we're hoping it's going to continue to help to eliminate maybe some of the pandemic loss, learning loss from such, you know, challenging school situations. So the books are grade specific. So if you have a birth to 2-year-old, you'll get books that are specifically devoted to that, and all the way up to 5th grade.
Wow.
In conjunction with that, we have 4 of our authors will be there providing presentations and doing book signings. There's some of the authors of the books that I brought here today, and the museum has all of their exhibits open, very child-friendly. It's just really going to be an exciting day. The library will be there, the bookmobile will be there, so.
And
so
there's going to be like 10,000 books you're giving away.
So if we're hoping that we'll have 1,000 children come through,
Wow.
each child gets 10 books. So
That's incredible.
it's incredible. We're starting to put the bags together, and there's books everywhere
Yeah,
at
I
the ISD
can't-
right now.
You know, it's crazy that it's May already of 2022. So we're talking already about a few summers learning loss.
Yes.
I mean, we're already going into a new summer. What happened? Did kids kind of maybe put books down and just keep the iPads in their hand?
I think it was just limited opportunity, limited access to school. There was the fear of going places and doing that. But even so, even families that have books, we can always use more books, and we definitely want to ensure that we're outreaching to families that might not have access to books or opportunities to provide books to their children in other ways.
And I would have liked to have thought at the beginning of COVID, like, oh, we're going to have all this extra time. I'm going to dig in and just become, a literary genius and read from end to end. And I think we all had the best intentions. We were just talking about, like, even humankind, right?
Right.
The thought was we're going to come out of this bigger and better. And in some ways we are, because of resources like this, that you and your department had that forethought of, how can we get in front of this and then continue it is a really positive thing.
We are so fortunate. We are fortunate that we've been able to allocate money towards this. And then as it's grown, we partnered with the Y this year. We had 2 mini events with them in October and in January. And so they've been a great partner, and the Great Start Collaborative and our ISD Special Ed department, as well as our Learning Services department. And we've been able to write some grants to provide all of this. So it's really just a group effort to try to really provide the best for our kids in the community.
Yeah, a lot of hard work going on behind the scenes, and we're noticing these collaborative efforts really are what make the community such a strong place.
And to your point, that's really what's brought the opportunity together, is through COVID, how can we provide resources to students, and hopefully it will just be an ongoing effort.
And I feel like you guys are kind of the superheroes behind the scenes. Like, people probably don't even realize everything that you guys are doing to support the entire county and the districts. Can you speak a little bit to, like, let people know what you guys do?
Well, thank you. I think our passion at the ISD, especially in our literacy department, is to really help children develop a love of reading. So we can support teachers in that, in thinking about instructional practices, and then opportunities such as this, where we can bring partners together and share those efforts, so that kids really do love reading.
We've got a little promo clip. Let's take a quick look at 30-second commercial.
Are you ready for an adventure? Jackson Reads presents Reading, the Never-Ending Adventure at Ella Sharp's Museum Days, Saturday, May 7th. This is the biggest book giveaway yet. 10 brand new books, each for 1,000 children, birth to grade 5. Plus, fun STEM activities, a chance to chat with amazing authors, and much more for the whole family. All for free. Don't miss out on Reading, the Never-Ending Adventure at Ella Sharp's Museum Day, Saturday, May 7th from 11 to 4.
There's so much that's going to be going on Museum Day, some STEM activities. It'll be a full day.
It'll be a full day, lots to do throughout the county, but certainly at Ella Sharp. The planetarium will be open, running. Shows throughout the day. The schoolhouse will be open. I believe the farmhouse will be open. They have exhibits planned that are child-friendly, interactive inside. As I mentioned, the library will be there. Our science consultant will be there doing STEM activities, and there's STEM activities in one of the exhibits in the galleries.
Oh, nice.
It's just that they'll have the popcorn machine up and running, which they haven't done since pre-COVID.
Yeah.
So
Wow, like the inaugural
the
free pop.
right, that free popcorn out front. So it's just, and then the library will be there. I think there's going to be a book walk, so you can just
Nice.
walk the grounds. We're hoping after soccer, families will come over, and we just an opportunity to explore something that others might not have access to.
If the kids from soccer come, you're going to be out of books in an hour. I
hope
love
so.
seeing how packed that park is on weekend mornings.
We hope so. What a good problem to have.
Yeah, right.
That we are
Yeah.
able to distribute 10,000 books.
That's
Well, I
incredible.
hope
Yeah,
I hope you're right.
That should be, yeah, it should be fun. It's going to be a busy day. I like this book here. The swag is in the socks.
Yes, that's one of our author books. Kelly Baptiste
Very
will be
cool.
there doing a small presentation and
cool.
one of her
Awesome.
stories, and the
miss-
Pout Fish.
Oh, see, I miss reading these kind of books.
Yeah.
Now we're into chapter books. and-
Junie B. Jones and those types
Yeah,
of books.
Yes,
so
yes.
fun.
So just an opportunity. As I mentioned, the authors will be there to sign books and do presentations throughout. The Y will be there doing Zumba on the lawn for the kids a couple different
Nice.
times. So just a really fun opportunity, a fun day for families.
Very cool. What do you have any advice for parents that maybe haven't pushed the reading as hard as they should at home over the pandemic? Any advice to kind of get that restarted?
I think as much as we can get books into the hands of children and find a series or find a book of interest or an author, that to really develop that love of reading. We don't want parents at home fighting with their students about getting homeworks done. So how can we just sometimes even just reading too and showing how you're a reader in your life is so important.
We need to be better at that.
I think so. I think really we probably all do. A lot of us do.
And we have resources throughout the county to provide books to those. The library is a wonderful resource, and even with the online things that you can do through the library, you don't need to go there anymore to get those things. You can do it all remotely.
Right.
Yeah, that's incredible. Our library system is very robust. We are very fortunate with the service offerings that they have. When you were talking about resources, if your kids are experiencing some type of challenge, I mean, is that usually something that is a parent calling you guys for extra help, or is it the school reaching out saying this kid might need extra help, or how do we best utilize your resource?
Sure. The first line of defense is working with that school system because they are there to support you, and then we in turn get to support the school system.
Got
So
it.
it is a comprehensive system that. But the schools are there, and they're doing wonderful things to support our students. But I think sometimes parents just have to be aware that they have to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't know what you don't know. So
That's true.
feel free to approach the teacher and the school system. And
Great advice. Thanks for coming in. We look forward
Yeah,
to
thank
seeing
you so much.
you and the team on Saturday again.
We'll be there.
It is 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Ellis Sharp. Megan McCormick from JCISD, thanks so much for being
Thank
with
you
us
so
today.
much.
We'll be right back. More of the morning show after this.
Well, having found an interest in wine, I quickly discovered that there wasn't really a lot of choices for good quality wine in Jackson, so if I wanted it done right, I had to do it myself. So with that in mind, I opened Cork and Cap and chose wines specifically to be pairing wines for your meal. We have wines in every price range from $5.99 to $599 if you wanted to go that way, but you don't need to. There's great wine. Most of the wine we sell is in the $10 to $15 bottle range, and it works great with a variety of food. I guess over the years I've learned a lot about wine, and I love to share it. And could probably tell you a story about just about every bottle of wine we have here in the store. Thank you for supporting Jackson's local fine wine retailer, homebrewing, and winemaking supply store.
Witness the difference at Jackson Catholic Schools with a guided informational tour for you and your child. Learn firsthand about our schools, programs, and curriculum. Enrollment for the 2022-2023 school year is now open. Find out for yourself what makes Jackson Catholic Schools special and witness the difference.
At Blair's Car Care, honesty and customer satisfaction have always been the most important thing for us. We have been serving loyal customers in Jackson County for almost 100 years. We do auto repair of all sorts, including tires, alignment, brakes, oil changes, and much more. For more information, please call 517-782-8116 or come stop by at 2424 Wildwood Avenue and experience for yourself what makes Blair's so special.
On May 3rd, the voters of Western School District will consider a ballot proposal to build a new state-of-the-art elementary school at a zero increase to the current millage rate. This is an incredible opportunity to ensure success for our students and community well into the future. As a proud Panther, I urge you to vote yes on Tuesday, May 3rd. It's time we come together for our kids and community. Go Panthers!
Smart here at Eminati's Frosty Boy. Are you hungry for a deal? Coney Dogs just $3.99 over here. Doesn't make it full enough? Have an ice cream over here for $5.99. Want something more sporty? Get a flurry over here for $8.99. Better hurry up. Those prices are flying off the lot.
Smart, you can't sell ice cream for those prices. It's too much. You can't do it. It's too much. Eminati's Frosty Boy. We want to sell lots of dough.
Cookie dough!
Hey, welcome back to the morning show. Today's show is brought to you by Vermeulen's Home Furnishing. Now, in their third generation of being family owned and operated, they pride themselves on providing brand name furniture at affordable prices. Thanks to Vermeulen's for helping us bring you today's show. Our next guests are from Ogma Brewery in downtown Jackson, Andrew Volk and Courtney Trowbridge. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, nice to see you guys. So you guys are underway and you guys have been rolling and things are good right now, right? Yeah.
Hey, no, things are great. Things are great. Yeah, we opened the night before Thanksgiving.
Awesome.
So,
Nice.
of all nights, you
Yeah.
know, why not
The
just
night,
dive
right?
in?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Now, that probably wasn't, your original grand opening date. You had probably 500 different grand opening dates. Talk a little bit about the process to get to where you are today, Andrew.
Yeah, sure. Well, our original opening date was in 2018. No one was there. In fact, we weren't there. So it's fine. It's cool.
well.
Yeah, it didn't go as planned, but most people around here at least have kind of heard our journey, our story. We started in 2018, Troy, Kevin, and I, and just sort of met and found our spot downtown and started some community events to really let people know what our plan was. And we also wanted to get people in the space to like create a relationship with the space before we were even in there really. So we did some art shows and bands and just things to bring people in.
Yeah. What's the for people who haven't been? What's the vibe like? What can people expect if they are gonna go spend a few hours at Ogma?
It's very chill. It's homey. Like a lot of people say, like they've never felt like home in a restaurant or a brewery before, like they do in Ogma. You know, they give just the lighting that we give, the music, the atmosphere. I mean, we don't have TVs in there. We have one TV, but it's not usually playing something that's drawing everyone's attention. You know, everyone's attention is on the people they're there with and get to communicate with. So that's.
Now this was
really
the old Thunderbird Cafe, right? When you guys took
That's
over,
right.
so you've put a lot of work into it. Every detail,
Yeah.
meticulously.
It's been complete, aside from the front door, everything else has been retouched and sort of revisioned. And, Kevin had a huge hand in designing and building out this whole thing. So it's all been attention to detail, thought and analyzed, just to kind of create our own footprint.
Yeah, it looks great. You can't tell if that picture was taken in Jackson, Michigan, or Nashville, Tennessee, or San Diego, California.
Well, that's what I was just going to say is that, Jackson does have such cool architecture and a beautiful history, and I think we forgot about the potential we had, and so I'm so grateful for visionaries like you guys that can not only repurpose what was there and make it magnificent, but create such a cool destination for everybody in the surrounding area.
No doubt, no doubt. I mean, we spend a lot of our lives in that space, so why not make it a space you want to be in?
Yeah. What's the beer like? Tell us about your beers.
Troy started out with a great a great lineup, hitting from like classics like some lagers and some pilsners and a Kolsch, and then of course we have IPAs because we're a craft brewery. So our American IPA Doom Claw has been kind of a favorite. I think that IPA is just sort of a go-to for people when they
try that one, because I know you're coming down for a meeting. Doom
Claw is a good one.
Doom Claw, yeah, it's good.
I'm sure it is. Anything named Doom Claw has to be good.
So are they stronger?
It varies. You know,
like Doom Claw.
We have 5% beers. We have beers that have hit up around 9 and 10. So.
Nothing crazy.
A little something for everyone, you know?
You mentioned craft beers. Your food to me is a craft. I mean, such a unique, ever-evolving menu. Can you tell our viewers a little bit about what to expect? This isn't burgers and fries.
Exactly. Yeah, so it's always fun to see people come in for the first time.
I have to mention the best hummus I have ever had in my life. I may have licked the plate when I was done.
No, I'm with you. I've gotten better since, but I was eating entirely too much of it at the beginning. It was just like, oh my gosh, man.
It's almost like a dessert. It's like so rich and creamy.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I highly recommend
and the
that.
pita that comes with it is fantastic too. So.
You guys make those pita?
No, the pitas are grilled and like seasoned, but the hummus is scratch, and it's delicious. So yeah, the menu in general is just, it's not what you expect, you know, when you're coming into a bar. Thomas and the guys in the kitchen have done a great job putting together some staples like a beef dip sando or our like braised beef nachos are really good. The hummus that you mentioned is super popular. Yeah.
Courtney, this is it is a brewery, but kids are welcome. I saw you guys had a cereal bar, which when my friend sent me that picture, I almost got in the car and flew over there. The kids looked like they were being spoiled, but you guys have a lot of fun like that.
Oh yeah, we have juice boxes for kids that we offer. We now have a kids menu that we didn't have at first, but the kids love it.
What is the cereal bar you speak of?
So that was...
Well, we had a very special 420 menu on April 20th. And just for some reason, we thought a cereal bar might connect with some people on that day specifically. So
Casey had the munchies.
Chef Paul ran the cereal bar, and it was a hit.
Yeah, it was.
Now you're from Jackson, right?
Originally,
Yeah, originally from Jackson. What led you to where you are now, downtown Jackson?
So I grew up. I went to Northwest, and then I went out to Chicago for about 10 years after school, and I found some places there that I just loved, and eventually came back, wanted to get a family going in my mid-30s at that point, and connected with Troy and Kevin. We had been friends, lifelong friends, and that's honestly family and wanting to do something cool in Jackson were a couple of the reasons to come back.
And I know that this community has been very supportive. You've had a lot of support along the way.
Unbelievable support and patience. And we always make this joke that before we had opened, we had more merchandise in circulation than any brewery ever on the planet.
Talk about building anticipation.
Yeah, so I mean, we built up so much anticipation. I hope we met it, but it was unreal, the support and patience we had from people.
It's very cool. What's on tap for this summer, guys?
So we're excited to get outside patio. We have some plans to build a beer garden.
Ooh,
it's all a little bit early, so I can't go too far into it. But that's coming, and then just continuing to evolve our menu into warmer weather foods. The beer's coming out a couple this month. A blonde lager, which we're excited to have, and then another West Coast IPA.
Cool. Yeah. That block of Michigan Ave, I mean, it's coming together pretty nicely, isn't it?
It's a cool place to be.
Yeah.
RJ's next door. We're always like scheming on ways to get people on the east side of Mechanic there.
Yeah.
So
I like that picture of you and the guy from
Robert
from RJ's. Yeah, kind of exchanging goods.
I mean, everything you need is right there. ice cream, burgers, craft beer, hummus. So,
So is it, when are your busiest hours? I think people might forget that you're open for lunch, because sometimes when you think of brewery, you think maybe a little later in the day, but you are open for lunch, yeah?
Yep. Noon every day.
Noon every day.
Yep, well, except we're closed Sunday and Mondays.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep, Tuesday through Saturday noon, and then Friday and Saturday we're open until midnight.
Very cool.
Yep.
And you do these to go, I assume?
Yeah, so we do cans to go, we do growlers
Cool.
to go. This is for anyone on your staff to come in and fill up. by the
Perfect,
way.
thank you.
So, but yeah, we're to-go beer, and then, to-go food as well,
Awesome.
which you can order online and pick up for
Oh, that's a
lunch.
really good idea,
Cool.
too.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I'm very excited for you guys. It's nice to have another great place in
Thank you.
downtown. So officially welcome, and I look forward to seeing you guys this summer.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
From Agma Brewing, Andrew Volk and Courtney Trowbridge. We'll be right back. We have Vani in the house.
The Pick Center is an independent practice that has provided care to the Jackson area for over 25 years. Doctors O'Neill and Cack supervise antibiotic infusions, as well as those for many other conditions, such as inflammatory bowel, joint, and lung disease, anemia, and multiple sclerosis. Our modern facility is open 7 days a week, and the infusion staff will make you feel right at home. Let your doctor know you have a choice where you receive your next infusion. Remember, when you've picked us, you've picked the best.
Registration is now open for Jackson YMCA Summer Day Camp. The camp is about learning skills, developing character, and making friends. Every new experience at day camp is a chance for kids to stay active, address gaps in learning when school's not in session, and have fun. Open to ages 4 to 14. Sign up for just 1 week or all 10 at jacksonymca.org.
The days are getting warmer. That means it's a great time to get outside and get active.
Did you know exercising outdoors increases vitamin D production, which helps improve our mood and boosts our immune systems and more?
Whether it's a stroll in the park, a round on the golf course, or an hour in the garden, getting active does your body a lot of good. Be sure to enjoy these beautiful days. Go out and get active today.
The Center for Family Health has been opening the door to healthcare for all in Jackson County for more than 30 years.
Imagine a new kind of school, a school that personalizes learning around your uniqueness, personal learning style, talents, interests, strengths, weaknesses. A school that's prepared for the future of learning. A school that prides itself on being able to connect with every student, no matter the platform they choose. Level up at your pace, all while pursuing a free associate's degree and high school diploma. Start your future at Jackson Preparatory and Early College. Your place, your purpose, your future.
Welcome back. We've been talking about all the Museum Day events. JCISD is going to be out there. So it is Saturday, May 7th, Museum Day, and visit your favorite Jackson museums for free. And that is Saturday between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. And to get more details, just visit experiencejackson.com.
And now, I'm just so excited. I feel like we can all say, we knew her when. Miss Yvonne Beavers, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good morning.
I feel like you are a local superhero, celebrity, entrepreneur. How is life in Yvonne's world?
Good, good, exciting.
Yeah?
Exciting, and then it's emotional. It's been just like,
So I follow you I stalk you. I might be an official stalker, but so I follow your posts, and you know, you see the signs all the time when life hands you lemons, make lemonade, but you literally took that into a life mantra and changed the face of your world.
Looky.
So this was your, let's pull that up big. So this was your first time using the cart, right?
Yeah.
How'd it work out for you?
Oh my God, it was amazing. I was so hurt that we couldn't bring like everything with us.
Yeah.
But I was still happy with that because I mean, it said it all. Vonnie's.
And it's so bright and
oh
beautiful.
man,
It's
yes.
incredible.
Every time I see it, I'm like, that's me.
Yeah, you were, of course, there's Robert.
Yes, and that was when I first took them some to taste, and they've been awesome. That's my cart. My cart was their old cart.
Really?
Oh, is it
Yep.
really?
Oh,
Yep.
that's
How cool is
crazy.
Yep.
that?
And they thought of me, so that means that was my first cup of lemonade that I sold at my garage sale.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Now, is there any flavor in
That was
one?
mango, and it was diced mango in the lemonade. And then you already had the puree. Oh my
gosh.
Yep, that's the first, when I first went out, that was the little stand. You see my little signs? I didn't have any signs, and my friend was like, you cannot do that again.
It takes a lot of courage to go out and set up on the street in the middle of the day and have confidence in your product.
That was my first day. Well, actually, the second day I went out, and the first time, it was like I first got scared. When I first set the cooler down and people were riding by looking at me, I just got scared. I started crying and I went back to my car.
Oh.
And I was like, I can't do it. And God was like, go do it.
And he pushed you. He pushed you to do it.
Just jump.
Wow. But how could you not stop? I mean, you did such a great job of presenting it. And look at the beautiful faces.
That's my mommy and my oldest daughter, Natea.
Oh, beautiful women.
First time out at an event. It was a Summerfest series.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll be out there this year. Yep.
I was going to say you have all those firsts, but now you're like, you got this, girl.
And that's Daniel Mahoney invited me to my first expo for the kids expo they did.
Wow.
And my daughter tried to do the pitch. Oh God, that was so embarrassing. It was fun, but wow, and the first sign. Wow, to see these again, it's like, man, my first sign, and there's my lemonade.
That's how it started.
The peach ginger, yep.
Oh my
So now
gosh.
you're everywhere, and you were at the downtown Spring Fling right in front of our building, and I saw some photos, lines and lines. What was the crowd like?
Oh man, it was crazy. They just instantly started flocking. As soon as I get there, I'm setting up, and people are like, "Oh, what's this? What's this?" I'm like, "Just hold on." So then I'm getting nervous because there's so many people. But then I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. And so when I got everything set up and they lined up, I loved it. Everybody loved it, so it made me love it even more. And
I feel like you were an attraction for it. I mean, like I feel like some people came down to the
just
Spring
to
Fling
see,
so they could see, meet you, and
when they
taste your
told me
lemonade.
that, and it was people like following me that have been following my page.
Nice.
I'm like, whoa, like that means something when people tell you that, you know, like, hey, I'm watching you, I like you, I see you, I love what you're doing. All those moments, those sleepless nights that I've had all week.
Yeah,
when I went to sleep last night, I'm like,
Bonnie,
It's
what was the
worth
favorite? What was the favorite lemonade?
The Misty Blue.
What's in that?
Oh, I had a guy come out and he just stood there and kept telling everybody, get this Misty Blue.
Oh my gosh.
What is in that?
That one is blueberry, pineapple, and vanilla.
Ooh.
And it was in memory of my dad because he loved blueberries.
Very
And he
nice.
loved pineapples. He'd eat them all the time.
How many different recipes do you think you have now?
I'm over 40.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm trying to redo my menu. I had started one and I need to just put something out there because there's nothing on my page. But I'm trying to do it. I just want to do all those top flavors. I'll have them all available, but just those regulars, I want to make it sure that it's the right ones. You know, I got so many good ones though.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you're so creative. I mean, do you have like tasting parties at your house?
I want to do that. I want to do that. And I want to do it with I want to do it with my stand and have everybody come out and taste. And then I've been thinking of adding food. So I want to like let people taste the food.
Yeah, I've heard you're a wonderful cook as well. So where can
salmon is my favorite thing
Really?
to cook.
What is it?
Yeah, salmon.
Ooh.
In any kind of way. You
Really?
want it, I got it.
Ooh, I need
interesting.
it. I want it.
Yep. And I get creative. Sauces, flavors, everything. Yep.
Where else are you going to be this summer?
Oh man, so I'll be downtown for sure downtown. And then I'll be doing a couple of the Summerfest series.
Nice.
I'm going to be at the Beer, Art, and Wine Festival.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
So excited about
That's
that.
a big deal.
Yeah, that's a big deal for me.
That is a really big deal, especially because, you think, well, I don't really drink, but that seems like a fun event, and you're offering something out there for people that might not.
Because, let's just be honest, it's good with alcohol.
Yeah, it is good with alcohol.
It is.
I know, it feels bad to be back on here saying, first I said I don't drink, but now, occasionally. I'm not an alcoholic. But it's good with it.
But all
It
your
is good
business
with
is
it.
hard.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to put a little vodka in it.
And tea, another good thing. So if you're drinking, you know how you add your water,
That's
you have
what's
your
in
hot water,
here.
drop a tea bag? No, do lemonade. My lemonade.
Lemonade
though.
with the tea.
You drop your tea bag in there.
So I'm going to need you
You'll
to
have
do
to
that
switch
for
and
me.
take
With
the
a
And then
little
I
bit of
do
ginger.
sell it
tea
like that
out of it.
too.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah, and that too. The morning, just real quick.
So
Nice.
I'm very excited because I think that if someone wanted to call you and they were having an event or an open house, they could call you, you could come set up
Yeah.
and do that. How would they get a
Yeah.
hold of you? What's the best way?
So Facebook,
Okay.
and then I have my phone number on some of my cards. I really don't put it out there because that is my only phone right
Sure.
now. And so I've had a few bad calls, people playing around.
Okay.
Weird, but
There's always gonna be that.
So I just prefer people to contact me on Messenger.
And that's
Facebook,
Bonnie's
Facebook,
creatively created lemonade.
I know. I don't want to change the name, but
No.
I've been asked, can I, because it's so long.
Everybody
But-
knows Bonnie's, so if they can just get Bonnie's in there, they'll find you.
Yeah.
I think so. And it's the original. I don't think you should
And
change
it goes with what I do. Everything is creatively created. My
Yeah.
bags that I did yesterday,
Yes.
the bracelets, those sold like crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, I'm
So
bummed.
at least the bracelets did, but the bag, oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's cute.
So what is next?
So next, no, it's just the lemonade still, but I want to do a food truck.
Okay.
And just have the lemonade and have it in all different ways.
Nice.
So I haven't really
Cool.
been talking about it too much. I'm still working on some of the ins and outs of it. I'm just learning all this. This is new for me.
Yeah.
I've never been a business owner before. So I'm still learning all of it and just trying to figure out what's going to work. And so just
Cool.
moving slow.
Well,
but
you're
surely.
doing a fantastic job.
Thank
And
you.
I think you're inspiring women. You're inspiring other
Thank you.
entrepreneurs. We had a talk last week about, you kept mentioning your community and what a difference and impact, whether you know you're making it or not, I'm telling you that you are by showing them,
Thank you.
how just get up and go and you can make magic happen, and you're
And
doing
trust God and
Yes.
trust that process.
Yeah.
I promise, once you see that all you have to do is trust the process, everything else falls in line.
it. Now, how proud is your mama?
Oh, she's proud. I believe she is.
Does
I mean,
she
if she's
should.
not, she hasn't told me, but I believe she is.
I know she's
believe
crazy
she is.
proud.
She's there every chance she gets, and she goes out with me. So this Wednesday, I'll be in Flint with Nationwide.
Wow.
And that's a big thing. I went last year, and she was there with me, so I'm gonna hopefully see if she'll go again. I know she hasn't been feeling the best, so
Yeah.
I don't want to put too much on her, but I would love it if she comes again with me. Yeah, that's she rocks it with me.
Thanks.
That's my girl.
Thanks so much for being here, and thanks
Yes,
for
thank
all you're
you.
doing. Good luck, and we'll see you this summer for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
We love you.
Absolutely.
Evan
Thank you.
Beavers, Bonnie's creatively created lemonade. We'll be right back after this break.
Thank you.
Registration is open now for the 2022 Dahlem Outdoor Adventure Summer Day Camp. During June, July, and August, there are 9 one-week themed sessions for children ages 3 to 12 years old. For online registration and details, visit www.dahlemcenter.org or call the office at 517-782-3453 extension 0. Dahlem, Jackson's Nature Place, 7117 South Jackson Road in Jackson. The Jackson Chamber is thrilled to announce an economic luncheon with the new track president of Michigan International Speedway, Joe Fowler, on May 9th. Event takes place at Gene Davis & Sons from 11:30 to 1 p.m. and space is limited. Fowler will cover his past work experience, what he expects for the future of MIS, as well as races and other events happening at the Speedway in 2022. This event is sponsored by Michigan International Speedway, Spring Arbor University, True Community Credit Union, Raymond, and Granger Waste Services. Learn more and register at jacksonchamber.org.
Mauer's Sunshine Car Wash is proud to be a professional and fast service in the Jackson area. You can relax and let our friendly staff clean your vehicle to a shine. Open Monday through Saturday, 7:30 to 6:30, Sunday 9 to 5. Or use one of our many self-serve bays, great for all vehicles, car, truck, or bikes. Try our other locations. Brooklyn Auto Wash in Brooklyn, Center Wash on Page Ave, keeping your vehicle clean for over 25 years. Mauer's Sunshine Car Wash on Ann Arbor Road.
Do you do landscaping? Yes, we do. Our landscaping is creative and innovative. We'll make sure your yard is beautiful. Do you do irrigation systems? Yes, our irrigation systems are top of the line and will be designed to fit your watering needs. What about lawn care? We do that too. Our lawn care services will continue to keep your yard healthy and help it grow. Wilcox Lawn and Landscaping, serving South Central Michigan since 1986.
At Comfort Keepers, we believe that an in-home care plan should be customized to each individual's needs, goals, and living situation. The best care improves quality of life by focusing on the care activities that increase engagement, improve physical and mental wellness, and bring happiness, purpose, and hope. Our services focus on physical needs and total well-being. We believe that everyone should experience the best of life no matter their age or the level of care that is needed. At Comfort Keepers, we strive to elevate the spirits of our clients and families every day. Comfort Keepers, located at 125 Irwin Street in Brooklyn. Or for more information, visit our website at comfortkeepers.com or call 517-481-2177.
Welcome back to the morning show on JTV. It's been a good Monday so far.
It has been.
Very
These
good.
Monday mornings start my week off perfect.
Perfect.
They always leave me inspired. And
You know what else leaves me inspired? Your youngest.
did I send that?
You did.
That might have been another accidental one.
Did you not mean to?
No, I did not. She's gonna kill me.
All right.
So Kerwin was in charge of Claire this weekend, and this is how it went.
Yes, and he did a great job. Well, there were a few that we knew we were not going to share this morning. Some with passwords and security, but we thought.
I really try to contribute. That's
All right,
what
here's a
happens.
photo that I took. So this is, I think it's Teacher Appreciation Week at Queens. So that was out front of the school this morning. So that was cool. All the teachers came out to get their photo taken right after I pulled out of there. But that's very cool.
You know, hats off and cheers
For
to
sure.
every person in education now more than ever. We need you. People thinking about education but worried about just the climate of the world,
Yeah.
just know that parents need you. We're so grateful to you and thank you for helping us raise our children.
Yes, for sure. Did you bring any more pictures?
I don't know, did I?
I don't know. No.
Noah, did I send anything else late last night?
Throw one up there, Noah. Oh, this is fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, every single person follow Clark Lake Golf Course online and wait for them to debut when they are going to have their new grand opening. We went to their first event there on Thursday. This is in that middle room there at the golf course. There is a brand new bar.
Okay.
It is gorgeous, new seating. I got to tell you, I have loved the Clark Lake Golf Course my entire life. I remember the old clubhouse. I learned how to golf there. Don't laugh, Andy. And it's always been a staple. These people are taking it to the next level. They are making interior changes to the menu, changes to the service, changes to the greens and the way that they care for the fairways. They are investing in this community like no other,
Cool.
and I am so fired up for everybody else to see it. I got to be at the Irish Hills Chamber Awards Thursday night, where I got to actually give away an award to
Really?
Christy Elrod, who
Oh,
is one
nice.
of my personal heroes over there at the Village Peddler. And it was just so cool to listen to stories from where I grew up, you
Yeah.
know, and why it's still such a great place to live. And I was very proud I had so many team members there to support it.
Yeah, very cool. So congratulations to everyone that was involved in that great event. Mother's Day is this weekend. Don't forget all those tips we gave you earlier in the show to spoil your mother. Jackson YMCA Day Camp registration is also open now, and that camp begins June 13th for kids ages 4 to 14. Jennifer, today is Baby Day, National Truffles Day, and International Scurvy Awareness Day.
Okay, you had me on the first two.
I had you until scurvy.
Well, happy Small Business Week to JTV and the Brokerage House, and happy Teachers Week to everybody else.
Happy Monday. Thanks for being with us. Join us tomorrow. We'll have Dr. Andrew Moore, Lucian Leone, and Tracy Royer-Spring. Later today on Bart's Show, Brady Cook, Rebecca Calkins, Jennifer Smith, Shirley Zeller, and Linda Ferguson. We'll see you then.
Bye-bye.
Welcome to this week's episode